And now for our last call question of the night. Who is an under-the-radar pick that we think enters the system with considerable upside? We've profiled a lot of players on tonight's show, but we want to take a moment here for each of us to highlight a guy that we think deserves your attention and that you shouldn't look just at where they were picked in the draft to consider their prospect stock, because there could be real upside with these players. So, Nick, I'm going to start with you here. I actually don't even know your pick, so I'm curious to see who it is.
Did I not write it? I didn't write it down. Okay. Well, my pick is the 19th rounder, Jimmy Anderson. So I kept quiet on that one. Jimmy Anderson, not on Joe Doyle's top 615, not on Baseball America's top 500 list. But as you touched on there, he is a 6'1" right-handed hitting shortstop. He is 19 years old, out of the, of course, JUCO ranks. 439 average, 10 home runs, 18 doubles, 31 walks to 12 strikeouts at community college or junior college. Like, those are JUCO numbers. I get it. But you talked about how he was in the Northwoods League showcasing. Well, remember, that is a wooden bat summer league playing against much better college competition. And he's hitting 340 with 4 home runs, 18 walks to 12 strikeouts. I like the swing. I think there's some physical projection left, good bat speed. Looks like he gets to the pull side power pretty easily. I'm really into this pick. And right after we got on, actually, someone just responded and let me know that I think I know why the Orioles drafted Jimmy Anderson here. Jimmy Anderson was teammates with a guy named Nate George last year. So
let's go.
Give me the Jimmy Anderson, Nate George connection. Let's reunite them here and get him into the organization.
Absolutely love that little tidbit there. My guy is Cam Lee, the Mineral Area College, as everybody knows, very, very famous college. JUCO ranks signing or not signing, draft pick out of the 9th round. Talked about how Joe Doyle was all over him. This is the guy that, here's the tweet. This was after Cam Smith. The Orioles are absolutely crushing the sub D1 ranks in this class. So many interesting prospects without name recognition. Folks will learn soon, I'm sure. Cam Lee out of Mineral Area College was really buzzy late. And then he had him at number 307 on his rankings. A bit of a hidden gem, center fielder Cam Lee caught the attention of scouts in the Midwestern part of the country this season, dominating the junior college ranks. A 444 hitter with 13 jacks. Lee has some bat speed to his name and the bat-to-ball skills to hit his way up the developmental ladder. It's quick hands, tight turns at the plate, wiry strength and feel for the pull side, at least at the junior college level. Some crudeness in Lee's swing with moving parts and variation of his swing depending on the day. He'll mix up different leg lifts, and weight transfer will differ from night to night. The pure athlete in him allows the quirkiness to work for right now. He's a plus runner who takes hard, aggressive, full-effort routes to the baseball in center field. Plays like a scat back with sporadic reactions, cuts, and the occasional inefficient route to the spot. Still young, Lee shows the traits necessary to play center field at the next level, so long as his comfortability continues to improve with more and more reps. Last sentence here, I think, paragraph. Just 19 years old, Lee is draft eligible for the 2nd year in a row. A big year at the junior college ranks. Has his name circled by scouts, but he'll have the ability to play D1 baseball in 2027 if he elects to go that route. Late round hidden gem, but if signable, he'll likely have teams lined up. So, sounds good to me.
Those were both good picks. I'm going to go with Denton Biller for mine. Biller had a very good season this year at the JUCO ranks, and that was coming off of a summer in which he was named to the All-Mink League first team. Now, those who don't know, the Mink League is a summer collegiate league out kind of in the Midwest, upper Midwest part of the country. So not a ton of info on that. But one thing I find interesting is that Biller has been in the MLB Draft League this year pitching for Williamsport. And the Orioles have gone to the Draft League a lot in the last few years. Christian Rodriguez, Matthew Etzel are among some of the names that have come out of that league. And one of the reasons that I think that they've been able to go there probably is because they can get good data on these guys that is not publicly available. But from what we know of Biller so far, good strikeout numbers, 69 batters and 64 innings pitched this year. A fastball that is in the upper 90s and to go along as part of a 4-pitch mix. That Arkansas commitment is going to be an interesting part of this equation because it does feel like the Orioles are going to have to pay up a little bit to get him. But based on the fact that he is in the draft league now, he's put up pretty solid numbers there over a small sample size. This is someone I think that the Orioles have probably had their eye on for a while, and I would expect that he's going to be a priority to sign.
I like it. I have seen that the Orioles have already signed a undrafted free agent or two. Nebraska transfer pitcher J.D. Hennon has signed with the Orioles. And then someone in the comments earlier said, sorry, 1 second. Where did it go? Did it disappear? No, here it is. Apparently an undrafted prep shortstop, Joe Philip Guzman. So haven't confirmed that since we've been on the air, but sounds interesting to me.
I haven't seen that one, but I did see the J.D. Hennon out of Augustana, a D2 school. 5-pitch mix, fastball up to 97 miles per hour. Again, JUCO kid, fastball, 97, 98. Wash, rinse, repeat, bring in another one.
Yeah, some of them have to stay healthy enough to come up the ranks, right?
Now, real quick, just because I think we want to bring this up before we sign off. The watchability rating on the first game in which Nate George and Jimmy Anderson are on the same team in the Orioles farm system on a scale of 1 to 10 is going to be blank.
A million.
80, I was going to say 88. 1 million's a lot better.
I mean, you see how Nate George plays every night of the week. Imagine if his former teammate is there on the field with him. I feel like the energy level is going to be off the charts.
Just throw in a little Slay and Low Ray and let's call it a day.
I mean, this is definitely how they found Anderson. They scouted Nate George, they liked him, and they saw Anderson, and they said, "Oh, you're eligible next year. We got you."
Yeah.
Or he was probably eligible. He would have been eligible last year too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And they were like, "No one knows who you are, so we're going to hold off and take you next year." Bam, here you go. Because, like I said, he wasn't even on Joe Doyle's top 615 prospects. So just, yeah, where you're finding these guys, this is what makes baseball so beautiful. It doesn't matter where you play, at what level, anywhere in this country, somebody's going to find you at this point, and you will get a shot, I feel like.
And this is with only 20 rounds.